Restart. I need to hire a new detective for them, though. What song am I on? This one. Salary, city, I'll go if you don't disappoint. I refuse to do that. City Hall. Oh, okay. Requested the second slot. Can I send more than one? Oh, no. Okay, I only get 5 days. Got it.
910B in progress.
Dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cab. The man refuses to go away and growls at everyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Roy. Who the fuck is Roy? I don't even. Oh, right. I didn't even get to work with her because her son was dying. That's right. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered a nearby liquor store. I don't think I needed the SWAT for that.
311A in progress.
A hot dog vendor report said he saw two Elvis persons grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. I should have probably sent it. It's a fucking robbery. I definitely should have sent the SWAT team.
We have a situation.
Sticker man noticed the police present and hey! They only got wow. Okay. Detective this. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen for bowling while she was on her way. Okay. Plus, I wanted that another. Dude, if you literally waited 10 fucking seconds. I can't. I couldn't do it. I didn't have anybody to send. Yeah, I didn't think so. He definitely was going. Yeah.
212 in progress.
Alright, yo, I'll do that. Okay, Miss Liang, me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder, disappeared. Didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road and grabbed the bag and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if he was a man or a woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. It was definitely not a local biker. They were bald and had beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride up. Alright, so Asian, Chinese, a guy, because one of them said it was a guy and the other one couldn't confirm if it was a guy or a girl. The one did say it was a guy. Japanese or Chinese, so we'll just say Asian, and was on a bike, and he was dressed in a jacket, with something like the bike's going around the corner, and he was not bald. All I got. Honestly, this could have been it. Yeah. Recently expelled from the U.
U11 in progress.
Wait. Whoa, you fucking cunts. This is why I put my worst officers on that shit. I don't have any officers to go and arrest you. No, I just gotta see how this is going right now. It's undercut. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you're able to arrest all suspects.
U11 complete.
Vandalism. Yo, this guy just cannot handle it by himself. Like, the top cop's good. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day, more like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Yep. Oh, yeah, and I refuse to fire those cops. Or anybody of color. So, even though technically there is... Technically, couldn't you only be... Yeah, whatever. Woman killer sent to mental hospital. Mayor Rodriguez... Mayor Rodriguez not afraid of the competition, according to Oh, well, this one wasn't a cutscene. I just got the hop straight back into this. I really like this whole, like, aspect of this game.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
I lied. I got a cutscene.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Mr.Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Damn, coming to work today. Great. You guys are so... No. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. It's become tomorrow. Today, they're offering free attendance to all the city. No. That guy's my top detective. What am I on? Oh, I just listen to this. Ooh, red vinyl. He turned out to be a member of the gang known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Except... Several reasons which she spoke about. She committed with the remedy. She embellished a lot and distorted the facts. If you want to keep people from panicking, you need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Jackie sworn oath to serve this. If you can't keep your promise, we won't keep ours. You can now hire one more detective. All right. What? Okay, hold up. Before I don't. There's 4, alright, I need one for shift A. Oh, I have to wait 5 days. Oh. Okay, I have to wait 5 days before I can make another.
410A in progress.
A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager and he was trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. Is the faithful assistant. I found a member of the gang. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. Keeps his more valuable prizes at home while he arranges their sale. He then brings them to the Wise Dragon restaurant the day before he's planning to make the deal. The gang must have had an immediate buy from the necklace when they brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because the important deal was going down. And he has a key to the restaurant. Valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. Necklace was not.
Complete. Progress.
A parking lot attendant ambulance report seeing a teenager walking between cars, trying handles in hopes to find an unlocked vehicle. Before the attendant could approach him, the teenager found an unlocked and shot himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove really seek.
Looks like we have a situation here. In progress.
It was a kid calling. I'm pretty sure it says that he has to do his homework and his parents won't let him out. I mean, that was never happened the case with me. That was never the case with me. I was close. He couldn't. It was. He had to use broccoli. They didn't find any evidence on that deal that was going down. I won't get it.
911. 412 in progress.
Okay.
We've got a situation here.
Uh.
412.
Oh wow, throwing the sex doll actually worked. Never thought I'd say that sentence in my life. And see, nah, it would have to be at his house, but let's see how this goes. Alright, let's go. Oh. Alright, I can't start the investigation, but I'll start the fucking tomorrow. I don't know, that man's just there in case anything else happens. We'll put shift A on this. It says gang runs wild in the city, investigation. It says Kendrick could resume second tower, deep build. God damn it.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre.
Oh, I did say it right. Good shit.
Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think
That was
so.
so stupid.
In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Yes, the Green Bull. Art Street is your new deputy. Well, some pipes in my house busted. I need to wait around for the plumber. Can I take? Yeah. I'm too tired. Yo, no. Nah. Some pipes might. Yep. City officials want to demolish my house because of some beer. Yep. While I was climbing up the stairs, I started feeling no. I just listened to that one. So this one it is. Billabong. Alright. First investigations. Start to investigate. Jin Yang they stole antiques to a businessman. We will investigate. This woman was an officer to see she was wearing military arms. I don't. What's the deputy do? Oh!
In progress.
A 9/11 in progress. Alright. A shoe store clerk reports that two ninjas found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then without paying, ran out of the shop wearing the new shoes. The investigation has started. Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Chinese businessman Bo, just say Bo, secretly arrived in Freiburg last week. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. Jin Yang typically pretends to be a regular restaurant visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find her at. Bo prefers to travel without a bodyguard or driver so as not to attract too much attention. Jin Yang always insists on full payment up front and never deals in cash. Okay, so she never deals in cash. Oh, okay, got it.
Officer on scene.
Teens are standing out smoking in front of farm, admiring their new shoes.
9/11.
A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking out to drive. Yeah. Nah, these two can deal with that. Just those two.
In progress.
The man. Oh shit. engineering claim. Wait, what's the time again? No! I think it was 2209.
210 in progress. 412A complete.
These guys have to rush back, so I'll send those 3, and I'll send... there we go. Should be all
Looks like we
set.
have a
Oh, all the
situation
lights
here.
are on. When the police arrive, the museum caretaker explains that he's only at the job a couple weeks and he's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down and he points out the bathroom stall at the yard, just locks himself inside. A terrified and terrified young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art that no one understands. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab him. So
210 complete.
these green events always take forever. Chief, we held him today because he gave us as to shoot. So he was really sad at the bar by the time. Oh, Vandal prefers glam, so he's really sad at the bar by the time his shift ended. 3,000 though. Fuck. Because I really am going to get in. Man, we've really got nothing out of that detective case.
911
Yeah,
in
yeah,
progress.
okay, it was 2209, yeah, no, I'm not gonna send anybody to that. The next one I'll send people to. No, I'll send it. The next one I won't do, I'll just do every other, yeah?
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
We don't have any reinforcements to send. Yeah, I won't be in any more trouble. Wait, I'm going to... Now! Now! I'm joking. I just wanted to arrest her. I guess I can't arrest her today. Tomorrow I can arrest her unless I need the lead detective. And then all I have to do is wait a day. But if I need the lead detective, that's gonna suck. Day 8. Oh, right, I have to take that psych thing. Mr. Boy, this is very simple. I'll show you a card with an abstract and you just show me what you see. I saw flying severed heads. No, 2 natives beating drums. That's not what I saw. A man taking a handful of tablets in the barn. I saw a... Wow, now that I read that first one, that's what I definitely see, but I originally saw a vulture. A man going back to his house, a butterfly, a man with a clock for a face. How do you see a man with a clock for a face? A what? A Christmas tree, a woman decorating a Christmas tree, a dancing girl, a blue alien raping a pig. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament, a tower on a hill, a baby with spiders. I should have just answered all the bottom ones. A woman dropping the Christmas ornament, an automobile accident, a tree that's growing human lawns. I think that's what does it. There's no point, it's all the first ones. First thing I'm gonna do is arresting that bitch. Just become tomorrow. You are like my top officer. Okay, you, because I need you higher up. I believe I'm on to this one. Ooh, red vinyl. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization spread into Freeburg today, and they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign supporters, and the goal is to get their people in. Okay. No, we'll do it tomorrow. About 50 women are gathered in the parking lot of OSP. I don't have the money to fake my evidence. No, I'm good. I can't do any of that. I'll get it done tomorrow. I can't. I'm not.
710A in progress.
Oh, the pistol took several police hostage. No. Not suppressing by force, because it didn't say that they were violent. If they were shooting or hurting people in the other, if people were getting hurt in the crowd due to the protesters, or things were being destroyed, then yes, obviously, because you can't have everything get fucking destroyed. Otherwise, there's nothing. Jack Williams on the, yeah, 8,000. That's good enough. Yeah, I won't interfere until we get to the casino. Ooh.
910B in progress.
Nah. We don't interrupt. We don't touch that one. Alright. An incident occurred during the screening of Jim feels stranger than in paradise. The screen is ruined and members of the audience suffered minor injuries in the panic, but fortunately no one was seriously hurt. I remember a girl with bright red hair. I sold her a ticket after the show started, although I usually don't do that, but she was really nice. I noticed a bottle in her hand, but I thought it was soda. I wouldn't think such a pretty young lady would come to the movies with anything hard. I sat in the last row. A few minutes later, the film started. I heard someone enter the room and slam the door. I was going to say something because I don't like it when someone distracts me from some vision. Then I saw a flash of fire and a flaming bottle flew straight at the screen. When the screen caught fire, I thought it must be part of the show. You know what I heard, that guys from my nut house. When the fire started, I immediately started looking around away, and that's when I spotted her. The red-headed fool, she ran away. There wasn't time to do anything. So, affairs. Oh, wait, I can... Mafia was falsely a special crime and progress report, and all officers who arrived at the scene will be killed up to 30 cops. The Mafia will falsely... one day, I'm asked for a fucking raise. Nah, you know what? I'll ask to upgrade my SWAT.
910B complete.
I want to arrest, but the officer is on shift B, even though he's working with a shift A cop. And it's just like, okay. It's okay, it's okay. I just really...
1210 in progress.
St. Suspicious individual. Kingston and Birch. Pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have an abortion. Though she was already 5 months pregnant, through streaming tears, she explained the doctor said that for only $10,000 he would save me from the parasite inside my body. Ooh, and what? I'm supposed to rack up a $500,000? I think I can do that. Housewife often complains to the police about her neighbors are constantly making a racket and opting to fight any choosing against their neighbors. I have the 2 lowest officers about them. The doctor spots the police, grabs the gun and says, "Come on, I'll release your souls from this filthy work." Hit him with a taser.
1210 complete.
Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promise, we won't keep ours. I wasn't gonna beat them. I can't.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant, hot spot.
Oof.
611 in progress.
Who is concerned about a woman that goes in work? She sounds to me like someone's being raped. Oh shit. Easy shit. I can't arrest her yet. I don't have cops to arrest her. Otherwise, I definitely arrest her right now.
We've got a situation.
The door of one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and through it can be seen a large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouts, "Shut up, you are paid to Melon." If the man could jump out the window and flee, so could you. Fuck! Fuck! Alright, yo. Nah, because these investigations are getting out of hand. Boss, I quit. I just want to spend more time with my family. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta send my best cops tomorrow and the SWAT team right off the bat. Local resident, I don't know. Let's hop straight into this. I really don't want a cutscene because I really just want to go arrest her now. Today was the deadline or something. I'm still going to arrest her, but... Oh my god. Yes. Okay, that's 3 people gone. Oh, I just played the last one. Alright, back. Oh, wait a second. Catalog. Yes. 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 Alright. Yo. Nah. Alright, one. The wise dragon. Getting these 2. Oh, he's the lead now. Oh shit. Yo, never mind. Fuck, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I already got cut. We'll just wait till tomorrow. Wait. Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, we will hire you for... What shift again? Shift A. Shift B, I mean. Having pulled a drowning senator on screen.
410A in progress.
Alright, so next time I can do those. Fuck! An ice cream van struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene. The nearby residents are enraged and demanding justice. While the paramedics try to reason with the crowd, the situation is quickly spiraling. I don't believe I even have a paddy wagon, so... Yeah, I don't think I have the paddy wagon. At least that's what I would have called a little vehicle thing. That's what I call them, at least. I don't know. That's just...
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
I'm gonna have to interrupt that one.
213 in progress. 410A complete.
I don't. Fuck. Fuck. I would have had 2 more officers today. I should have put in for another officer slot so I can throw it on shift B. Son of a bitch.
910.
Wait, quick question. What was the
Looks
arse?
like we have a situation here.
arson one. Yeah, it's him too. Alright, so it's gonna be those shifts tomorrow. Shui, if we rode along and went over the basics with their empty-headed drivers, we're done for the day. Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's a nice piece of equipment, too good for the idiots we'll be packing inside.
410B in progress.
So they're no longer here. I knew it. Oh, fuck. Alright, well now I can only put like one officer out. Damn, this is difficult right now. This day's just not going well. Like what? Now I need to send those 3 for that though.
412A in progress.
Shit. No, I might have time for that one. It only took 9 seconds to get there.
I was trying to raise.
I don't have the people for this. Oh, yeah, I forgot there was one of those going down. I just didn't have the people. I didn't have the people. Son of a bitch, bro. I just don't have the people right now. I just don't have the people. Son of a bitch, bro. I think I'm just gonna end it here.